Yves, do you want to kick us off? Share a bit about your experience at the Paris Blockchain Week.
Sure. The event itself was pretty good. The location was nice. Content of those that were there was great. We got really good conversations. We closed on a few deals while we were there that'll be announced in the coming weeks and such. I'd obviously just made the announcement as well of the commitment of 20 million towards GameFi and EVM prior to that. So a lot of people were interested in that and wanted to essentially start discussing how they can apply. We had some people there that have deployed on other chains that are looking to make a migration to EOS because they're not satisfied with the level of support that they're getting. And that was actually one of the common themes, is that some of the competitor chains have capital, but they're really not very good at the support afterwards. So here's money, but then afterwards you're on your own type of thing. And that was not being seen positively at all. So obviously you need to pair that capital with non-financial support. So that was a common theme. We also heard quite a lot that the decisions that we made towards investing in EVM and GameFi are just being validated. That is where the majority of the capital is coming in from externals. That's where a lot of the developers are there from as well. And so overall, it was just a really good experience meeting some really interesting teams, developers, some stakeholders, VCs, etc., and kicking off this season as well. So I'm going to be going to Hong Kong at the end of next week, and it's a very different crowd. So just generally, like the different markets in Paris, obviously it's France, but I would say that a lot of the players that were there are players that are not necessarily elsewhere. And that applies to every market, but France to a certain extent in particular. So it just also showcases and highlights that being everywhere all the time is really important. So that strategy that we began last September is definitely paying off.